Okay, round 2 of our, I think, third season. Yeah, this is tier 1. Yes, this is, season 3. This is round 2 in China. Today, we will be doing a 50% race along the Shanghai International Circuit. It has, we're going to be using the Grand Prix layout with the fastest ever time done in 2004 during the first year of its use by Michael Schumacher in a Ferrari. The length of the circuit is 5.451 kilometers, or 3.388 miles for Americans. The longest layout of this circuit. And now we are just waiting on the queue to ready up. Don't ready up yet. I said waiting on the queue. Did we get the queue to ready up? Oh, also an important announcement. Oh, it's qualifying that the readying up is okay. So the fastest lap here is a 1 minute 32.238, and currently let's see if there's okay, we got the queue to ready up right now. And as you can see, everyone is readying up. Let's see. So, the announcements are, since Australia, a driver from Haas has rage quitted. TTV Woo Max, he's banned. And now the qualifying has started. We're now loading into waiting for everyone to load in. And currently in the standings, we have the World Championship standings after round 1 in Australia is McLaren with 28 points, followed by Red Bull and VCarb after that in the podium. And for the drivers' standings, Scorsese with 28 points is in P1, and following him we have Mersaci with, I'm pretty sure, 18 points, and following him we have Squirt. Let me check. Skirt his outlap. If you are on the Discord and you join the just chatting, you will be able to see live telemetry in amazing quality with I see that Kangaroo Zach 1 has not turned on public telemetry and online ID, along with GDB and all the top Hash Brown, Marklax, Unbroken Leonardo, King Cobra, in a lot of people have not turned on their telemetry. Look to see if your name is listed as player, then between qualifying and the race, please turn on public ID. Okay, so what happened with Deathly Venom? Deathly Venom, something has happened to him, and we have one McLaren driver that's out, and Inhuman is starting the first qualifying lap of the session of the race into the first snail of Sector 1. The second just now, William RST has started his qualifying lap. Let's follow Inhuman Dan through his qualifying lap in the rain through the hairpin S turn through to the S turns. Currently, I'm pretty sure the best lap. Oh, no, that's right. Not real. I'm mixing up. Murasaki has also started his qualifying lap by the hairpin. Let's go back to Inhuman Dan. Down the back straight into the final hairpin and turn 16. And he will set the first. No. Time. Oh. Sorry. Audio setting. Sorry. And he has set the best time and gone off. He went off track by the first snail turn. Of course, he now has to abort the lap, and he gets the fastest lap of the session. And following him is the Williams. And another VCarb, Souls, has gotten the fastest lap of this session. Let's see, compared to the theoretical best lap, how quick. The theoretically fastest lap here, according to what I have, is 1:20, 1 minute 20.822. So very close. Very close. Oh no, not close. My bad stuff. So, we're using. Sorry for the Souls. Check. the Red Bull still pitting, and Brownest Buns is going for his outlap. He just came out of the pits. Let's check on the owner of the league, Lewis. Is he coming back? I think he is coming back. He has 1.8 liters of fuel left. Actually, no, he might be doing his. He has 8.86. Yeah, he definitely has enough to finish this lap. He has 88 tenths. Symmetry charts are very interesting. And currently a very low battery. Let's just turn on the sectors. Sorry. And he's pitting. He aborted the lap. Even though I'm pretty sure he still has half a tank left. He could have easily finished this and gone back on low fuel mode. Now, GDB, I'm pretty sure he's harvesting. No, he's on low fuel mode, I think. Yeah, he's on low fuel mode. He aborted the lap. 0 liters left in his tank. So that will hold up. He has to move out of the way for other cars. Nicely done, letting the oh, weird. My CPU's overheating like crazy. Oh wait, that's a microphone. I have another player. I'm also gonna check to make sure that I am not muted. Good. So, no problems like last time. I did this. Damien has gotten the fastest lap in his Haas. Almost a second quicker than his closest competitor, which is really good for him, but also will make the other teams I think they want to know what setup he's using, because it's getting him. Okay, well, Scorenzi now has gotten a much closer time. Now it's only around 2 tenths off. He is coming back. He has down the back straight. Skirt. Currently P3 in the driver's standings, is going on his outlap through to yeah, is that a snail? Could you consider that a snail? The snail leading into the back straight. You really need to get a good exit on that so you could have as much speed as you can during the back straight, which is pretty much the entire Sector 3. Let me open up the page. Yeah, it's the longest straight on the calendar. One of the longest straights on the calendar with a length of 1.2 kilometers. So, let's see. going through the first snail turns, set of snail turns, into the open pin, hairpin. Then going into a wide turn that leads directly into the other part of the S turns there. Now a sharp turn leading down a small straight until the second snail turn, leading and doing that, staying on the racing line created by other players, doing a very good job, and following the line onto the 1.2 kilometer straight. But he doesn't have any battery left, which is... Oh, wait, what? I'm getting conflicting statistics. He has half a battery lap left. Using overtake mode to... And he scores a fastest lap. Lewis, again, if you want to see my horrible statistics, you could always go to the Just Chatting, where I'm sharing the statistics that probably were useful to a race engineer, and also there you'd be able to see who didn't turn on the public ID. Yeah, so I think it's because he didn't turn on... I think I'm getting the bad statistics. Yeah, it's because he didn't turn on his public telemetry. Murasaki, P2 in driver's standings, going on for his outlap into corner number 16, and now he wants to go as fast as he can. Now starting sector 1. That's weird. Is it supposed to show it that sector 1 was 2? Oh, now it updated. Might be a bit delayed. He's another player that didn't turn on public telemetry. So, Murasaki, please, between quali... What? Between quali... That was... What? Yeah, I'm getting jitter... What the hell is happening? Is it my Wi-Fi? Am I getting bad Wi-Fi? Oh, he beaches himself. I think this is on Murasaki's end. Yeah, Murasaki has pretty bad Wi-Fi. Because, yeah, it's not jittery when I'm going on hash brown, so it's Murasaki. It's on Murasaki's end. Okay, so I just have to things that's set up. So I'm not going to be providing any telemetry during the race, because Kazu doesn't want any cheating going around. Fair to him. But it would be very helpful if, for tracking players, if I would be able to see your actual name instead of, for example, GBD seeing Aston Martin number 8. Very helpful. Specifically, and the Sauber, Murasaki scores a fastest first sector right now on another. He's currently on his way to score another fastest sector. Let's go back to him. Hopefully his Wi-Fi is not as jittery as it was before. Now, so, currently, low fuel, nope, not low fuel mode. He beaches himself, and now qualifying is over. I want to remind the drivers that please, for example, Murasaki, I can't see, please enable online ID and public telemetry. It's helpful to see your actual username in the telemetry settings instead of Sauber number 82 in your case, Murasaki. And in Goober McBananaPants' case, Red Bull number 13. Very helpful. Both Red Bulls, actually. Also, both Aston Martins. Very helpful. I can't really associate Aston Martin 15. Let's see Squirt. He's been performing pretty well. Can he slap it? And he gets bumped up fair bit. Okay. The Haas. Let's see. 143. That will put him pretty low. Thank you. To people who, Red Bull still. Thank you to people who enabled public ID. And telemetry. So, okay. Now qualifying is over. The incidents are, as can be seen, no pit stops. That's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, if press box. So, Kami, if you want to see anything, go into the press box. Time for the race. So, Scorenzi is on pole. And after him, it's Squirt, Damien. Okay, the session is over. Damien, Ramses, a Sauber, a Ferrari, a Red Bull, Brownest Buns, Souls 23, a Red Bull, RST, U601, an Aston Martin, a Mercedes, Golden Sniper, Lewis It Lost, and an Aston Martin. That is the order for the grid. Now, Parc Ferme is enabled, as far as I'm aware. So, the drivers will use the same setups as before. Will be using the same setups as before. So, let's see what will be happening. Both Red Bulls still did not enable their online ID. So Okay. Lights out. It's lights out. And immediately, Murasaki has gone for an overtake. And Scorenzi still maintaining his position in P1. Squirt down in the back of the grid. There's a lot of action. Going wide is Goober McBanana Pants, losing a ton of places. And someone has flown off already. Who was it? It was RST. Two people. Goober McBanana Pants is also out. 10-second collisions for a lot of people. This is absolute chaos. So, Inhuman Dan has gained 6 places. That is really good for him. And the first 4 positions are the same. So, very prone to overtaking. Into the second snail under a yellow flag. Deathly Venom is very far behind. He has to make this up if he wants to overtake anyone. Starting at P20 is not good after missing qualifying. Everyone's all over the place. The Sauber going on the outside, seeing if he could make a move. Of Mark Lax has gone 4 positions, pretty good. Brownest Buns, 3 positions. Here we get the race strategies, projected race strategies were just shown. Okay. Mark Lex is very close. Now that it's the second lap, it's still under yellow flag. It's VSC. Sorry, I didn't see. Virtual safety car. So all the drivers. Oh, it's a safety car. It's a safety car here. So all the drivers will now have a chance to redeem themselves during the race restart. Will they choose to pit? Probably not. Because They can complete their required pitting right now, but it doesn't seem very reasonable. It's going to be very slippery at the end if they will choose to pit right now. The grip levels are going to go down significantly. And everyone warming up their tires for the restart. I didn't see. Is a safety car restart? Nope. I don't think that they've announced the restart, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, they can't do the restart until King Cobra and Deathly Venom catch up to the rest of the grid. King Deathly Venom is at least 1.2 kilometers off of the grid right now. A little bit less than he's off from King Cobra. So, so far into, so we have Murasaki, Goober, and RST, all of which are out of this race in the first lap. And we have Deathly Venom, who is... Oh, Golden Sniper pit. Golden Sniper has pit, and he has completed his required compounds. So he doesn't have to pit again during the race, losing him... Let's see how much time he has lost. Losing him, you could see how far behind he is. 18 seconds off of Deathly Venom, who is... So pretty much 25 seconds. He has lost 25 seconds off of the rest of the pack from pitting onto... He has pit onto a fresh set of hards. He is obviously looking to go for the rest of the race. What was his tire compound before? We also had King Cobra. Oh no, not King Cobra. Yeah, he was on mediums beforehand, so he's looking to go for the rest of the race. Ten seconds off from the rest of the pack, still warming their tires down the 1.2 kilometers straight. Back straight. And safety car is in this lap. All the drivers will now start speeding up into... Safety car is coming out. So... Currently, their lap leader is Scorazzi, and now they could go back to racing. It's a restart for the round 2 of the Intrepid Racing League. Into the first snail. No, oh, and the first overtake has been King Cobra over GDB. And Deathly Venom has overtaken Golden Sniper just now. And Lewis is battling it out with Kangaroo Zach. Inhuman Dan is on a roll with 10 positions gained. That is, and just as grand is Lewis with 8 positions. It's a DRS train from Inhuman Dan. Pretty much the rest of the grid. So, once they come in, as long as they can last it this way till Sector 3. Inhuman Dan, now another position gain. 11 positions gained this race. The VCarb really will be happy with his work. Marklax is kind of in no man's land between the two DRS trains. Oh, and the Haas has overtaken they're battling it into the kind of square turn. It reminds me of the start of Sector 3 in Abu Dhabi. Damien, the Haas has lost the place, along with Scorezzi, who was the leader of the race. He scored a pole, and Squirt has overtaken him. Oh, and... I wanna... Hash Brown has overtaken Souls. Can Souls get back that position? Ooh, it was almost 3 wide there. I really need a spinner. Oh, and Souls has defended against Hash Brown's dive. From what I could see, I had to. Following the racing line, their Deathly Venom can get the move on Kangaroo. Ooh. And GDB has had a horrible race. He's in 17th place with a 5-second gap till Golden Sniper, who's in 16th place. And Scorezzi has scored a fastest lap of 1:34. That is still Souls and Hash Brown, the VCarb and the Ferrari are very close to each other. Only a 2/10 of a second gap between them. All it takes is one DRS zone to get rid of one of their positions. Also, Inhuman Dan is very exposed. That DRS straight, I think it's able to save up to no, it's not. How much will it be able to shave? I can't think of that. I can't search that up right now. Murasaki DNF'd. Very disappointing performance for someone who is, let's see, currently no one has pitted yet during the main race. No one has pitted after the restart. Murasaki, very disappointing for P2 in the Drivers' Championship. Oh, and U60 has gone on the grass. that... He's lucky he didn't lose any positions. In to the S curve section. RST, he can probably do something in sector 3's DRS straight. Did he? And its detection zone is relatively early, so they have to make sure that they into the start of sector 3 they have to be, it's much closer. Very close in the front. The Haas probably is in a prime position to overtake as long as they can get out of this DRS train. Down into the straight, he does have DRS. And that will bring Squirt up a position. Squirt now is in the lead of this race. Overtaking... Oh, shoot. And RST has just overtaken Mark Lex. Mark Lex, I'm pretty sure, still has... Does he have DRS? Mark Lex does have DRS, so, but that is not enough to get RST and Deathly Venom. Both of them stopping on track for a second there before having to continue. And that does not seem to have done anything to their positions. Might have been a Still in the front, it's as close as ever with a 0.2 of a second gap. Oh, and again, Deathly Venom has spun out. I'm pretty sure he has spun out. In the snails, now with almost to the leader of the race, there is 45 seconds. And that is, he definitely does. Only a safety car could save him. Scorsese and Brownest Buns trading positions. Damien has overtaken. Going a bit wide there was Squirt. Going off track a bit, but even the professional F1 drivers during their esports streams on Twitch go wide during that corner, so I cannot blame them. Marklax and RST trading positions into the snail turns. And it's also close between the two Mercedes cars, with only half a second between them. Lewis is losing a bit on his teammate Cobra, and throughout from the start of Sector 2, he has lost around 3/10 of a second. That is all, and now Lewis is almost out of DRS. Can he get it in? No. Did he? We can only see during the straight. Was that into the pinhead goes Marklax. He has a 1.5 second interval till RST, and Brownest Buns still. Oh, and again, Deathly Venom has DNF'd. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that was on track. I don't want to assume anything. So now the sole McLaren left on the grid is Scorenzi in second place, and still it's as close as ever. All four cars are within 3 seconds of each other, and Brownest Buns is Deathly Venom. That's an interesting comment. I also hate China. I never got it right. Hating it. He hates it. Just read the chat for yourself. Damien and Scorenzi makes a move on Squirt for the lead of the race. That was intense. Now, there's still only less than a second differentiating all first 3 positions. So, we have currently 5 players have DNF'd. You have U60 trading positions. Oh, and Brownest Buns pitting, coming out of the pits. Of course, not in last place, because, and RST also coming out of the pits behind Golden Sniper, within very close, and pretty giving Golden Sniper he's pretty exposed. And now he's going around him. Can he make the move stick? No. A bit of contact there. Did that do anything to the car? No. The car is in great condition. Golden Sniper 9 seconds off of his teammate Brownest Buns, who I'm pretty sure also has pitted. And Marklax has gotten 4th place from Souls. The V-Carbs are losing a ton of positions. And Souls, Commentator's curse. Souls has gotten without DRS. So can he make the move stick? Is the real question. Still, the top 3 are close. They're battling it out. Waiting for another person to screw up in the slightest so that they could pounce on the position. Now, they all have DRS, except for Squirt. Okay. Lewis and his teammates still, and Brownest Buns are all within. Going a bit, trying to make the move stick, going on the inside. Oh shoot, poor quality. And, okay, I have to describe everything that happens. Souls and Scorenzi trading places along with Mark Lax. Oh, Lewis lost a ton of trading positions. I can't really do this. A bunch of pitting. Fuck, I'm gonna have to close down, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, okay, let's see if this helps. So, now Scorenzi has pitted and is in P6. Now, the first 5 places have 14 lap old hards. Okay, and, Damien pitting right now. King Cobra getting a 3-second time penalty. Souls now going into the pit straight, and he is pitting. Souls is pitting. All of them are pitting. Oh, and Inhuman Dan is. Oh no, who is it? U60. I know something is wrong with the stream. I'm trying to fix it. I can. So just listen to me. U60 losing a ton of positions after I think he fumbled getting into the pits. You could see there is the V-carb of Souls of Inhuman Dan. Or is it Souls? I don't know, a V-carb coming out of the pits. Very close to Hash Brown and Leonardo. Squirt will probably come in this lap, as his tires are at this point 15 laps old. Even though they're hard, they will be bad. The grip will be bad. And will he choose to go in? He Squirt is pitting. He will lose P2 to Scorenzi, but he might still be able. Oh no, he probably. The other person who still hasn't pitted is Unbroken Leonardo. I think we might need to restart the stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to restart the stream. So... Hey. Sorry for that. Still battling it out with RST. Who has pretty fresh RST, who has fresh tires compared to him. Fourth, Lewis really could lose it is during the hairpin. Doing a pretty early apex. And is he gonna pit? No, he's not pitting. I think he might be going for, he has pitted, sorry. During the safety car, in the start of the race, he has pitted. And Unbroken Leonardo, there's a whole battle going on between Marklax, and he's off the tracks, getting slammed into the barriers on entering the pit, and again losing a front wing. That is horrible luck for Leonardo. That is absolutely horrible. King Cobra still with Lewis on his tail. I'm surprised that Lewis is not dropping even more because he still hasn't pitted on his 17-lap-old tires. I'm pretty sure he would finish now. Lewis will still gain a position along with... not along with Marcos. He will gain a position as Lewis, as King Cobra, has a 3-second time penalty. And finally, King Cobra pits. But in Golden Sniper, he was at the back for a long time. And he pits on softs? What is he doing? He's on softs. Maybe an unbroken Leonardo to the leader. Let's see. He has a 1:17 gap to the leader. And who has got another penalty? Inhuman Dan, very close to the Alpine, trailing it by less than, also very close to the DRS straight, so he can make the move work. Very realistically. All he needs is a bit of overtake mode, but he doesn't have a lot of battery left. And into the hairpin, mix it up. I shouldn't know. Into turn 16, and he has made the move stick over Golden Sniper. Hash Brown, pitting, Hi Rich. Lewis finally has pitted onto mediums. Very different from his teammate that has now overtaken him in the pit. And Kangaroo going on the outside of Zach. Oh, I don't think we sent the there's a huge dip in views right now, so I don't think we sent the link in the chat. I will do it right now. Man, it's horrible quality. Jesus. So, telemetry stats, if I get it approved, they will be out. The file, the SVC file, will maybe be out. I don't know. So, change the bit. I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm not using OBS. So in the Discord, I should have lowered it when I restarted the live stream. I know it says 1080p. When I restarted the live stream, I did it at 1080p 6. With 7 laps to go, Damon is closing in. Yeah. Now he gets DRS, which will seal the deal over Squirt, giving him a comfortable lead, which he will be able to make it stick into turn 16. But now, the Sauber overtakes him back using DRS, and it's back where they began. Still 2/10 of a second gap between the cars. It's amazing racing. Through the snails, into the pin, down into the S curves of Sector 2. Again, very hard to defend the apex on this one because it's so long. Might want to go make a move here, but definitely they want to be close right. Well, Damien wants to be close right now. Squirt also wants to be close, but to Squarenzi, because they form a DRS train. But Damien is losing time on Squirt. Getting DRS right now. And Squirt is closing in on Squarenzi. But he will need another DRS straight or to use overtake mode. He is currently, I'm pretty sure, on medium. From what I could tell, looking at the on screen, and he overtakes the McLaren. The Squirt is currently in the lead, only with a 0.3 of a second gap on Damien. On Squarenzi, so with 5 laps to go, King Cobra has now overtaken Golden Sniper. Now, let's look at the position changes during this race. No. Lap data. So, with the most positions gained by Inhuman Dan, he is a likely candidate for Driver of the Day. Ah, dang it. King Cobra has done 2 pit stops, along with Unbroken Leonardo. Currently, the oldest tires are worn by Golden Sniper, who didn't pit for 20 laps. His grip must be horrible. And still, it's ever closer down onto the straight, with both of them gaining DRS. Oh, points flying. Oh, I didn't know that. Points up to 12th place? The more you know. Squarenzi trying to reclaim his starting position onto Squirt, but for multiple laps has been failing to get the precious time. Yeah, I'm on the top 3 having a huge battle. He has failed to get enough tenths. He's failed to shave enough tenths off of Squirt's lead. Now, into the snail. Snail turn. They definitely have DRS. Still, Damien does not seem like the top of Squarenzi's worries, because he has a half a second lead to fill, and oh, he could have dove on the inside, but no, he's playing it safe rather than having a going wide, just waiting for the next DRS straight. And oh, Leonardo causing in Sector 1. Oh no, that's not Leonardo. That is, who is that? A white car. Who has DNF? It's U60. U60 has DNF'd through at the end of sector during the middle of sector 1 around the snail turns. Specifically, no, I'm not gonna get into that. But that is going to be another whole DNF, and Scorenzi loses the position to Damien, who now needs to fill the gap. Who really but he still has Scorenzi to worry about more than the gap between him and Squirt. Going down the straight, both of them have DRS, which won't really make a difference. And Unbroken Leonardo almost is lapped. He's pitting. He does not want to provide DRS. That's for sure. And he has been lapped. As can be seen, here's the info for the fastest lap held by Scorenzi. Now, in the 2025 season, there is no extra points for the fastest lap, which, in my opinion, is horrible. I think they should also give points for qualifying, but whatever. Damien, in the middle of this heated battle for first place, and Sector 3, who is the Mercedes? There has been another, I think the Mercedes have made contact. The battle for first place, ever closer. Unbroken Leonardo is having a horrible race, and I wouldn't be surprised if anything happens to him. And he has been... Damien has, from third place to first place, can he make the move stick? Now the only question will be, will the DRS straight be his downfall? And he lost the position, and defending it the apex amazingly is Squirt. Very close. They are very close into out of the snails, down the small straight that separates Sector 1 from Sector 2, into that wide hairpin, and going into the S turns. Squirt really needs to cover the apex and has to make sure that no funny business is happening with the Haas. Lewis and Hash Brown is battling it out with the Williams of RST. They switch positions, and in Sector 1, Kangaroo has has stuck for a second, but that won't cost him. Between him and his opponent, he's going off again. It's also good to remind you that Golden Sniper still has not pitted in 24 laps, but that won't matter. Now, can the final lap for our race leader, Damien, can he make sure that he holds the position? That would be very good for Haas, who currently have no. Oh, currently they have no points. That will give them 26 points. The most player with the most racers in the top 10, with Souls in 5th place and Inhuman Dan in 8th place, who is probably the most likely candidate to win Driver of the Day. Kangaroo DNFs on the final lap in the pit lane? Down the pit straight. Now. And we have our winners for P1. We have Squirt manages to take back the position from Damien. Unbroken Leonardo, who was lapped, gets passes a checkered flag. And that was a surprising DNF by Kangaroo. At the end, we might... Can I bring him on? Can I bring him on? I want to know what happened. And Lewis, the owner of this league, swerving because he can. Golden, Sniper, and finally, King Cobra crosses the finish line. And that is round 2 completed. Yeah. And yeah, Hash Brown and Lewis, teammates. Lewis being team principal, even also. They were battling it out the whole time. Oh, and Squirt, do you want to talk at all? Just in the chat, tell me. As the race winner, do you want to tell everyone about your battle? So, here is the grid. Now, I don't know how the telemetry days turned out. Fuck, it wasn't recording. Whatever. So, join does he want to talk? So, Squirt, you want to talk? Sorry. So, let's see who wins Driver of the Day. So, let's see. Anybody going on for an interview? Nope. Doesn't seem like it so far. And there goes our monetization. Not like we have any. But actually, oh, decent quality at the end. We'll have to edit the two parts together and maybe do something. We're gonna have to do something. Next race will be streamed in 720p because just because. Let's see. Mursaki. Jesus. 2.6 megabytes per second? Jesus. Megabits probably also. So, everybody submit incident reports. So, submit reports. And race control. At next week we will read any big information. So join us for our next live stream. It will be tier 2 on Saturday. So goodbye, and see you at the next live stream. End it? Yeah. So bye.